Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net. It's Tuesday the 17th of November. Thanks again for watching. This is your look ahead video. I'm just focusing on the winds that we're going to get through this evening. These are the gusts up to 6 o'clock this evening, and already we're seeing gusts getting up to 70 miles an hour across much of the country, coming up to 75 or 80 miles an hour across western coasts. They fade as we head into the 6 o'clock to midnight period, and into the morning starting to pick up some more winds, gusts though, some strong winds getting into the west here across western parts of Ireland, and then through the day, through the morning on Wednesday, those wind gusts again becoming strong, spreading their way eastwards as the day progresses. Not quite so strong as they will be through the course of this evening, but still again you see severe gales blowing through the Irish Sea affecting Wales, much of southwest Scotland, northwest England and Ireland too, heading into Wednesday evening and into the early part of Wednesday night. So more strong winds to come, but they won't be as severe as this evening's will be. We can pick up on the low as it moves its way eastwards. There it is as of midday this afternoon. You'll notice that tracks its way east through Northern Ireland, across Northern England. It's this hangback here of strong winds that you can see. The isobars really close together, 7 o'clock this evening across parts of Wales, and those strong winds then passing eastwards. This is 9 o'clock, the strongest the winds by then across the Midlands, through East Anglia, through southeastern parts of England, and then headed eastwards into the continent through the early hours of the morning, and a ridge of high pressure building in through the early hours of the morning, so things calming down quite quickly. We've been having a discussion in the office as to whether this was actually a sting jet on the southern side of this area of low pressure this evening. It's showing some signs of it, but it doesn't exactly conform to it. It's certainly, I think there could be a narrow band of very, very strong winds, so up to sort of 80 miles an hour plus, but it doesn't exactly conform to what you would classically call a sting jet situation. And then through tomorrow, there's that low coming in up towards the northwest of Ireland, and it tracks its way northeastwards. Here are the winds starting to pick up again as we head into the afternoon on Wednesday, and there are those strong westerly winds through Wednesday. The particular strong winds Wednesday evening affecting southwestern parts of Scotland and also Northern Ireland too. The gusts here are likely to be at 60 miles per hour plus. Elsewhere, probably 40 to 50 miles an hour covers it quite well. There we are on Wednesday evening. Strongest of the winds then southern parts of Scotland into the far north of England. So certainly that very windy weather on its way. Interesting just to look at the jet as well. This is 6 o'clock this evening, and the real strong jet coming through here at 6 o'clock this evening. Looking at speeds there, 170, 180 knots associated with that jet. And then notice how through the evening it tracks its way eastwards, clearing away from the eastern coast around about midnight. And then we get that respite as a weak ridge builds in. Satellite picture picking up nicely as well. This is from sat24.com on the low. This was it earlier on this afternoon, and the low in here, you can see the bands of rain moving their way eastwards, bands of rain and showers moving eastwards. Strongest at the winds at this time were actually embedded sort of in this sort of line here, and then that line is going to pass eastwards as this evening progresses. Looking further ahead, temperature drops still in evidence. You can see here on the graph for London that sharp temperature fall off as we get towards the end of the week, and that certainly is looking to be on the cards. So I think we've got to be prepared for that. And just interesting to look at where the ECMWF takes us. This is the ECMWF for midnight last night, and got the low out here, got lows out here. Just watch what happens with the cooler air coming in towards the weekend. Here it comes, there it is, with the northerly wind starting to kick in by early hours of Friday morning, and then you'll notice how during Saturday morning, or by Saturday morning, the cool northerly has got to all areas. It's down into the middle part of France by then. So the cool air getting in across all places. And yes, there will be snow over the high ground of Scotland and Northern England. Stays cold into Sunday. Brief respite on Monday as the ridge builds in from the west. And then what we're going to find is another hit, according to the ECMWF, and now being backed up by the GFS, of cold air getting back in again during the middle part of next week. This is the one that we need to potentially be watching out for. And then the northerly stays with us. I think that hit of colder air could be more notable than the one that, again, we're going to be finding wintry showers coming southwards. So this cold period is certainly on its way, and it's only temporary. It gets warmer again as we head in towards Monday, Tuesday of next week, but then looks like returning towards the end of the week. And that one, I think, probably does eventually get kicked out of the way by these westerly winds. So probably hanging around until next weekend, but then getting into a milder start to December. And incidentally, those of you been watching, I was telling you about watching for the area of low pressure cut-off low developing in the Med. Well, there it is. And that should enable these westerlies to get back in over the top, headed into the early part of December. So lots to be watching out for, lots going on out there. Take care if you are out and about in the winds through this evening, and again through tomorrow, although as I say, Wednesday's winds not quite so strong as today's, and then it's winter is at the ready for that colder air to arrive. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now, but whatever you do, thanks again for watching, keep the sun shining, and bye for now.